Because who doesn't love a nice, relaxing stroll through Japan's most infamous haunted forest? Join us as we follow Hiroshi, the journalist who thought this was a good idea. Spoiler, it wasn't. In the shadow of Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara Forest, a place steeped in mystery and tragedy. Known as the Sea of Trees, its dense canopy blocks out the sun, creating an eternal twilight within its depths. The forest is infamous for the countless souls who have taken their lives there, and the air is thick with an oppressive silence that seems to swallow all sound. Hiroshi was a freelance journalist with a fascination for the macabre. He had heard the stories of Aokigahara and felt compelled to uncover the truth behind the legends. Armed with his camera and notebook, he ventured into the forest, determined to document his experience. The deeper he went, the thicker the forest became. The trees seemed to close in around him, their gnarled branches forming a labyrinth. As the light dimmed, Hiroshi stumbled upon an old path, barely visible through the undergrowth. Following it, he came across an abandoned campsite, a tent left to rot, and personal belongings scattered about. Intrigued, Hiroshi began to document the site. He found a diary among the belongings and started reading. The entry spoke of a man named Kenji, who had come to the forest seeking peace, but soon felt an overwhelming presence watching him. The last entry was chilling. "She's here. I can't escape." A cold breeze rustled the leaves, sending a shiver down Hiroshi's spine. He felt an inexplicable sense of dread and decided to leave. As he turned to go, he heard a faint whisper, almost indistinguishable from the rustling leaves. Ignoring it, he quickened his pace, but the whispers grew louder, more insistent. The path seemed to twist and turn, disorienting him. No matter which direction he took, he found himself deeper in the forest. Panic set in as the whispers turned into guttural murmurs. He felt eyes watching him from the shadows, an oppressive weight pressing down on him. Desperately, Hiroshi fumbled for his flashlight. As the beam cut through the darkness, he saw fleeting glimpses of a woman in a white kimono, her long black hair obscuring her face. The air grew colder, and Hiroshi's breath fogged in the frigid air. Suddenly, the woman was right in front of him, her hollow eyes boring into his soul. Hiroshi tried to scream, but no sound came out. The woman raised a hand, and Hiroshi felt an icy grip around his throat. He struggled, but the unseen force was too strong. His vision blurred, and he felt himself being dragged deeper into the forest. The last thing he saw was the woman's face, twisted in sorrow and rage. As darkness consumed him, he heard her whisper, "You will never leave." Days later, a group of hikers found Hiroshi's camera and notebook near the abandoned campsite. The last entry in the notebook described his encounter with the woman and his desperate attempt to escape. His body was never found, becoming another lost soul in the forest's long, tragic history. The legend of Aokigahara grew, with Hiroshi's story becoming a cautionary tale. Those who enter the forest are warned. The spirits of the lost and tormented roam its depths, seeking eternal company. The haunting presence of the woman in the white kimono serves as a reminder that some places are better left undisturbed. And so, Aokigahara remains a place of sorrow and mystery, where the line between the living and the dead is thin, and the spirits of the past linger, waiting for those who dare to venture into their domain. Well, that was a pleasant little stroll through the spookiest forest on Earth. If you enjoyed watching Hiroshi's questionable life choices, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more hair-raising tales, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an opportunity to scare yourself silly. Got any haunted spots you want us to explore next? Drop them in the comments, because apparently we love bad ideas. Stay spooky, folks.